Greetings and salutations and hello and all of the other polite greetings. Welcome back to part 2 of Chat Plays CNC. I'm so ding dang excited. I can't even tell you guys. I'm on my second cup of coffee. We're ready to go crazy. Ready to go nuts. MJ, welcome in. So good to see you. Part of the early crew. Imp, welcome in. Narg, Tux the Fit, hello, hello. Savage, welcome in. Tabletop Junkie, so good to see you, friend. Willie the Rat, hello, hello. Fosco, good to see you. I just want to say I had the only PC to dive at Steve's big game last GaryCon. So if you could all help me out, I'd appreciate it. Here's the thing. I don't expect any of you to survive today's trials. I just don't think that it's going to happen. That's all I'll say about that. And Manfred, welcome in. And Zudrak, that is our early crew. Welcome in, y'all. I'm so dang excited. Post a link to where you guys are that. Oh man, I'll send it to you. I will. Grace is a killer CK. That's right. And here's the thing. I may have failed to kill you last time. However, I've been training, I've been studying, I've been meditating, and frankly praying to the gods for insight on how to kill you. And I realized that I can't. I alone, I can't kill you guys. I can't kill chat. But you know who can? Are the veteran trolls. Jeremy, Chuck, Davis, Steve, etc. They are the only ones with the power to kill you. Not that they'll necessarily be your enemies tonight, but rather I just had to like invoke their powers, and so to do that I've placed them in mortal peril to basically gain their powers for myself. So today's adventure will be one of probably a lot of chaos, and we'll see who survives and who doesn't. We need to build characters. Here's the thing. I'm glad that you brought that up, Tux. We're gonna build our hero together. We're gonna do it today. We're gonna do it live. And speaking of live, I'm trying a little thing. I'm going to take us live on TikTok as well. So we're going to also go live on TikTok. So I'm going to do that and see if it works. And maybe it will. Oh, should I have to alter my topic? Here. Hang on. Okay. Go live. Ignore this part. Cut this part out. Okay. Woo. All right. I forget how to stream every time that I do it, so you'll have to excuse me. Don't assume ineptitude, Grace. I'm a boss for that. What are bosses for, am I right? I say, with the hardest working, most insane supportive boss ever. The Charisma Cats are on their 7th life right now, and I'm coming for the 9th. We're not fucking around anymore. Miss Nice Game Master, she's gone. She's left the building. She's on a flight. She's got a one-way ticket to Nowheresville, to hell. She's fucked off to hell. We're here, and I'm bringing my A game, so I hope y'all do too. We are going to create a character all together, and this is Chat Plays CNC. So we do have a Castles and Crusades character sheet here. This is pretty standard. I say, having admitted in the last Chat Plays CNC that I was not super duper incredibly familiar with the CNC character sheet. I'm more familiar now. I know where the health is. I know where the health goes now. But we're going to roll our stats. We're going to choose a name. And then we're going to choose a few special abilities. I'm not going to worry about class or anything like that for this just kind of like loose sort of gameplay. But you all are going to be piloting this hero through a dungeon crawl, the Gary Con Gamut, through which you'll be, well, the details of your quest will be explained to you later once your hero has been born, basically. So, I see no reason why we shouldn't just go right on ahead and start rolling our stats. I'm gonna roll 3d6 for each thing, and we're gonna vote to assign them. 4, 5, 6. So it's not great. It's not great. Do we re-roll ones? Is what I want to know. I think it's funnier if you don't. 2 codes today. Oh yeah, also, hey, Chuck is here. We're doing a raffle. We're gonna draw the winners in 2 hours at 4 p.m. Eastern. I know what time zone I'm in. So in 2 hours. We should take the stats. Okay. We're gonna take the stats as is. We're doing this. All I know is doing it to him. So we're gonna do it to him. Let's start with a gentle little poll. I'm gonna ask you guys first, which stat do we want to be the highest? Damn, it won't let me do 6 options, but whatever. Start poll. If you want it to be Constitution, then just let me know and we'll take that as a vote. Bad stats make good stories. Exactly. The highest at 11? Charisma? Okay. Just taking a peek at that poll as it's going here. So far, all of the votes are in intelligence, or the majority is in intelligence. We've got 1 vote for charisma, 2 for intelligence, and 1 for strength. We got a couple minutes left. If we want this to be an intelligent character, then I think it would be wisest if you all just kind of turn back now, frankly. I mean, that's what makes the most sense to me. Team Charisma. Oh, hey, Charisma's catching up. We got 2 votes for Charisma. Hey, Marshall, welcome in. Good to see you. And Mia, thank you for joining on TikTok. Intelligence pulled ahead again. 3 votes for intelligence, 2 votes for charisma. Strength is getting left in the dust a little bit. But yeah, make sure to vote if you're watching on Twitch. Oh, 1 vote for dexterity. Kev, welcome in. Good to see you. It's looking like intelligence is gonna take it. Are we human? Which determines the number of prime stats. Perhaps we'll put that to a vote as well. We'll think about what race we want to be. We can be a gnome again. Intelligence. Intelligence wins. Are we human or are we dancer? Ah, yes, the 2 genders. Human and dancer. Okay. We have our highest score of charisma at an 11, which I'm pretty sure is still a +0 to everything. Where do we want our second 11? I saw a lot of people voting for charisma. The charisma crowd was pretty vocal this time. I left TikTok to come over here, and as I closed it, I thought I heard human determines crying stats. Humans always have a proficiency in crying, first of all, and also Mackenzie, hello. It's so good to see you. Thank you for joining in. You just made my day. It's very good to see you. I identify as a DDR champ. Bold words, bold claim. Last Adventures hero, Cashew McDubbins, the gnome ranger, I believe, who rode on a two-headed flying squirrel, excuse me. He certainly also had proficiency in interpretive dance and in DDR. I can't dance, but I can tap buttons on a pad. That's all you've got to do to be a good dancer. Just visualize the pad and the buttons and just step and you're golden. I have so much to share with you sometime soon. Please. Yes. Let's do it. Let's do it sometime. Intelligence and charisma high. We can be an enchanter. You know what? Let's do it. Let's do... Because the charisma... Oh my god. Well, good. Because I put the 11 in charisma anyway. Even when intelligence won. The brain fart wins again. What do we want our lowest stat to be? I want to ask you guys before starting a poll. Chris already knew it was meant to be. Yeah, I was manifesting. You know, I think I was secretly in cahoots with the charisma crew, potentially. I smell like beef. I smell like beef. That kid has like grown up and continued to just be absolutely hilarious on the internet, and it makes me very happy. Kids with great senses of humor. They just delight me. Wisdom, con, makes strength the lowest. Strength, 2 for strength. Low wisdom means we can do some things easier. Hey, if you never think about what you're doing, I think that that is kind of... I would like to live that way. The I smell like beef kid is a full-blown teen? No, stop. No, they're not. There's no way that's true. I use tallow lotion, so I smell like beef and vanilla. I'm gonna need you to take that back. I'm gonna need you to retract that statement, actually. Beef and vanilla? Maybe that's fire. I don't know. I'm trying a new perfume today, so I smell like I think it's technically pear and vanilla. Knew it, Coles. Beef. Oh my god, I lost my mind. There's like a Netflix show. I know nothing about it. There's a Netflix show called Beef. And when I saw that, it was I lost my mind. I cried laughing at just like the thumbnail of the show and just like the giant, bold, like dramatic font that was used to just say beef. Man. I'm kind of like an infant. Like if you just jingle like keys or like a funny word in front of me, I will laugh. Do you want to come say hello to the people? And give us some of your insight? Everyone, please welcome to the stage, Nonk. Wah, 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 wah.
Hey. I have half of a turkey sandwich.
Nice. Looking good. It's good work. It's good work.
I gotta go back.
Okay, see ya. He's on his lunch break. I was hoping it was Trouble. Oh, Trouble. Maybe he'll come up here later. Oh. Okay, so I'm hearing Nicolas. We could do con 10. So if we got someone advocating for a 10 in con. Let's do 10 in con. That feels good. I'm looking up before I got us super on topic. Hey, Tim, I didn't see you come in. Welcome in. Look, we can be slightly intelligent or full of gumption with charisma. Or or dead soon. Alright, so wisdom, con, make strength the lowest. Let's do a little poll between a couple of these. Lowest stat. Do whiz. Do strength because it's funny. Let's ask about dex. Perfect. We'll just do a 1 minute poll. Gotta run to clean now. Bye. Mackenzie, thanks for popping in. It was so good to see you. Name him Sirloin of Beef. We'll vote on names, but keep that in your pocket because we're gonna collect ideas and then vote on them too. We're also going to draw this character before we begin our adventure, so keep in mind what kind of... Just let this person come to life in your brain. We'll talk about race next as soon as we have like all of our stats. Beefiest Wellington. Does he beef Wellington? Stream over. I'll see you guys next time. Ooh, we've got 3 votes for Wiz, 1 for Strength, 0 for Dex. It looks like we might not be very wise. Wiz wins for the lowest. Wiz loses. I actually should pull up the source books here because I have to look at the chart to see what atrocious modifier a 5 gets us for our wisdom. I can't believe that we rolled that low. That was pretty brutal. But listen, high stats wouldn't have saved you anyway. Okay, so that's a -2 to wisdom. Okay. What else are we working with here? We got a 8 and a 7 to put into either strength or dexterity. Those are both -1s. So let's assign them randomly just because they both kind of achieve the same result. We'll do that. I'm really liking the look of this character sheet. I don't know about you guys. Here's the thing. If we want to try to get one stat with a positive modifier, if anyone wants to gift a boon coin, we can re-roll. We can re-roll one of our stats and take the higher. So think about if you'd like to do that. But in the meantime, let's talk about what race we want this character to be. Does anyone have any ideas? We could be human, we could be elf, we could be dwarf, we could be gnome, we could be some other 5th thing. Gotta use the Gentleman Broncos naming convention. Biggest beefus, oh my god. Elf, 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 potentially. For 500 XP, there is a roll stat option. Is there? Is there? I don't see it. If you got him, fire him away. Oh, there you go. Reroll con. All right, let's do it. $3d6, roll high. Pog! That's way better. Holy shit. A +2 to our constitution. 17. That's amazing. We got We got hope. We can survive. We got HP. Okay, gotcha. Hell yeah, dude. Oh, and we got another one. All right, player sum. What other stat are we re-rolling here? Let me know. If you have the hit points, you can fail everything else. It doesn't matter. Hey, Agile, thanks for popping in. It's good to see you. I hope that you're well. I hope that everything is lovely in your life. Decks? Let's re-roll our decks. Let's see. Can we do worse? That's what I want to know. Hey, a 12! That's still, so that's a +0, but that's better than a -1. Hey, Kern, welcome in. Good to see you. All right, we eliminated our -1 to our decks. When will we have a form fillable CNC reforged character sheet? That's a good question. We should still have ones that are form fillable in the bag of holding on our website. Those should be form fillable. If they aren't for some reason, then we'll have them hopefully soon. I don't think it's on our schedule right now just because everyone's so busy with other projects, but we will do that ASAP for sure. We should be a dwarf. We could be a dwarf. Let's do a poll. We also don't have to be a standard race at all. Someone suggested the Daytona 500. I didn't know what the Daytona 500 was when that was suggested. I thought that it was a truck. I have no justification or explanation or excuse for myself for not knowing what the Daytona 500 was. A really short human. I like that idea. We can add that to the poll for sure. Here. Let's get some ideas. Oops. All right. So far. Oops. Oh my god. I've heard dwarf. I've heard very small human. Do we have new preview races in the Adventurers backpack that we can use? There's no races in the Adventurers backpack. There are new classes, but you can use anything that you can think of. You can be like a, I don't know, anything, anything that you can think of. By the way, the current CNC old version of a character sheet on the TLG website under Bag of Holding is corrupt and doesn't load when you download it. That is very good to know. I will make sure to bring that up with the team. Thank you for letting us know. Half work. We go half work. I like that idea. Oops. Actually, let me do this. There we go. Strongly dislike elves. We could be an elf. That's very noble of you. All right, it sounds like we got a few good options, so let's do a poll. Half troll. I do like that as well. Okay. We do dwarf. Very short human. Half orc, elf, or is there any NASCAR in the player's handbook? I like races. There can be. There could be NASCAR in this player's handbook. It's giving Smosh versus Fast and Furious. Here's the thing. I will die on the hill that the Smosh Dread games are the best actual plays that I've ever seen on the internet. I don't care what anyone like thinks about Smosh or like their content or anything. Those Dread games, holy shit, the production, the game mastering, the story, the character, just oh my god, every single one of those, I feel like I'm in class, like just learning how to run games. They're so good. Incredible. Okay, we had dwarf, very short human, half orc, elf, half troll. All right. Let's give it 2 minutes. Vote. The poll is live. We can also go NASCAR, and you can be a car person, and I don't know how you'll hold any weapons, but who needs to hold a weapon when you just are a multi-ton weapon? And you go fast. And you go pretty fast. George Primavera is a masterclass in a person. I feel like I need to take notes watching him game master. It's so good. You just bull rush every turn. I'm into that. I'm into that. We can alter this poll and swap something out if we want to be a car instead. If I hear the support for it, we'll do it. Shout out to all the far quads out there, the short kings. Honestly, raise a toast for the short kings. Come on. To the far quads. Hey! Tonak Hassan, welcome in. Good to see you, my friend. Wait, I should probably open the poll and see what's happening. Okay, we got, oh man, half troll and very short human are neck and neck. We got 4 votes for each. Who's gonna be the tiebreaker? Who's gonna break the tie? Gee whiz. Oh no. Just a spitfire shorty. Just a little guy. He's just a little guy. What do you mean? He's just a little guy. Half troll. Clinching it in the end. In the final hour. Hey, Bloodworth, welcome in. Good to see you. Thanks for jumping in. And DM Chris, hello, hello, welcome in. You're just in time. We're building a half troll character. So let's take another look at our character sheet here. Race, half troll. Let's go. We have no class or anything like that. So we are a half troll with -2 wisdom. A pretty healthy constitution. A -1 to strength. And everything else is pretty ordinary. So I think next what we should do is talk about our abilities. We're not going to be playing this exactly like Castles and Crusades per se, where you choose a class and then like your abilities are kind of listed for you. Hey Death Angel, welcome in. Good to see you. Must have been the runt of the litter. Oh, he's just a little guy, little half troll baby. Oh my god, I totally forgot what I was saying. I just got sidetracked by a cute little runt half troll. Oh yeah, I was explaining. So rather than rely on a specific class and have that kind of inform what kind of character we're playing, I want this character to have 1 physical attack of some sort, like 1 melee attack, 1 ranged attack, and 1 magical attack. So you're gonna have 1 of each. And it can be anything. It can be anything at all. So let's start with our physical attack. If y'all have any ideas, toss them out. Let's get some ideas going. It can be as simple as a sword that they hit with, or it can be that they push people to their deaths. I was referring to the fact that the half troll is strength. Yeah, I gotcha. Hey, Death Angel, thanks for coming on over to Twitch. Good to see you. If there's any particular weapon you guys would like this guy to wield, ooh, a giant's femur. That's a really good one. I am into that. Do we have any other ideas? His grandfather's frying pan that acts as a +2 club of giant smiting. I'm into that. Frying pan, which is a +2 club of giant smiting. +2 against giants and stuff. A giant dinner fork. Big fork. Last time, one of the contenders was Big Spoon. And actually, our character did end up with a big spoon last time we did this. And it came in pretty handy. A bear. Just a bear. A bear companion. A bear. Maybe this guy has a bear mount. Our previous guy had a 2-headed flying squirrel mount. He could have a bear mount. Or salad fork. Let's say a big salad fork. Just for the drama. Let's start with this. We're gonna pull it. What's our melee weapon? Just a full bear. Giant's femur. Frying pan +2 against giants. I can't type giant. Versus giants. And big salad fork. 2-minute poll. Let's go. A vegetarian half troll would be an interesting concept. That sounds like a character concept that would be unironically really fun to play. I would actually be super into that. Trolls in C&C are really fun too. I just think that's a super fun race. And the idea of like a player character half troll is really fun. I don't know how you could possibly have a half troll in Castles and Crusades if you're going by like Erudian lore, because trolls are actually descended from a race of trees called sentients in Erd, and it's just trees that walk around and talk to each other. And trolls were once really greedy trees that wanted all of the sunlight and water and soil nutrients for themselves, and eventually changed their own form and became trolls instead. So I guess I don't know. I don't know how you could possibly have a half troll, but in a fantasy world you can't discount anything. A +1 ladle of bludgeoning, that would be pretty cool too. Right now a frying pan, which is a +2 versus giants, has a heavy lead. 5 votes for that, with 2 votes for giant's femur just behind. No votes for bear, which I'm excited, or I'm surprised by that. Not that I wouldn't be stoked to just give you a bear, but if you don't want one, I guess that's fine. And we'll have magic at a certain point. Which mythos has the best trolls? I think the Erd trolls are the best, and I don't think it's even close. I freaking love the trolls in Erd. And the art of them, oh my god, it's so cool. You had me at frying pan. Oh man, frying pan versus +2 versus giants, that just carried that entire poll. Okay, so weapons. Frying pan of giant smiting. We'll give you a... This is arbitrary. I'm going to give you a +1 bonus to... Not a +10, a +1 bonus to hit. You're going to have a plus... No, it's your mod, so your strength is -1, so -1. But +2. For a total of +2 to hit. And let's consult the player's handbook to see if there is anything on frying pans in the equipment list. You know, I can't imagine that there is, but it never hurts to just take a peek because I have been surprised before. We didn't say what half of the character is a troll. It could be their left half or their right half, top half or bottom half. There will be time for that, I promise. We're gonna give you a D4. 1d4 damage, and then +2. All right, we have our melee weapon. Next, we need our ranged attack. So, what's our ranged attack? What do we use to get those shitty little guys that stay far away? We could have a crossbow, or throwing knives, or like a pocket bear. A bear that lives in your pocket that you just throw. I'm into that. Throwing gnomes. Throwing gnomes. Their little hats have just been sharpened. Paintball gun. Wait, okay. Paintball. I should write these down. Paintball gun. Throwing gnomes. Is the other half a gnome, so it's a trome. Noel was already taken. That's funny. A lot of weapons do D4 damage in the monster's armory. Yeah, that's pretty consistent. A diseased boomerang. Also, let me know if I'm way too loud. Diseased boomerang, pocket bear. A handheld goblin ballista. Bear knuckles that turn into smaller bears when thrown. Bear knuckles. I like that one for the pun. Boomerang is nice. And diseased boomerang. Can it get much better than that? I don't think so. Pocket bear is the obvious choice. Gay Shark, welcome in. It's good to see you. Goblin ballista. Alright, we have too many good ideas. I can only have you vote on 5. Okay. Let's do a poll. Let's see here. Range attack, question mark. Do we want a pocket bear? Do we want bear knuckles? Do we want throwing gnomes? Gnomes for throwing. Do we want a diseased? A boomerang. Diseased. Or a goblin ballista. Alright, 2 minutes. Cast your votes. Tado Caldas, welcome in. Hello from Brazil. I hope all is well in Brazil. Thanks for tuning in. It's lovely to see you. Alright, cast your votes. We got 2 votes for throwing gnomes, 1 vote for pocket bear, and 0 votes for anything else. Oh, 1 for bear knuckles, 2 for goblin ballista. Dang. 3 for goblin ballista. For what? Don't worry about it. Everything's fine. Everything's fine here. Everything's really regular and totally fine. Everything's really normal. And, yeah. That makes me worry. Why? It's regular. Can't you see how regular I'm being? And how regular everything on the screen is? Everything's fine. We're fine. We're good. But hey, while you're here, cast your vote. What kind of ranged attack would you hypothetically think would be the most useful to defend you from mortal harm? If one were to hypothetically be running through the Grand Geneva to rescue certain trolls that may or may not include you, what would you want them to be equipped with? So far, Goblin Ballista is in the firm lead with throwing gnomes close behind. We have 1 vote for Boomerang, 1 vote for Bare Knuckles, and 1 vote for Pocket Bear. I was expecting a little bit more support for Pocket Bear. I have good ideas, I say to myself. Literally none of these. Come on, be more optimistic. It's fine. You're telling me, you mean to tell me that a Pocket Bear would not be really, really, really useful in defending somebody from horrible harm, potentially? Okay, Goblin Ballista wins. I forget what our description of Goblin Ballista was, but it's fine. Goblin Ballista. The range is as far as it needs to be. We're gonna say this does 1d4 too. What's your dexterity? 0? You got a +0 to everything, buddy. It shoots goblins, I hope. You know, I'm kind of into that. Just a little ballista thing that shoots goblins. Is this D&D? So no, this is Castles and Crusades, but a very, very loose version of it. This is kind of, at this point, more of just a generic tabletop RPG experience. We're going to be doing an adventure together in just a little bit, but right now we're all creating our character together that you all will be piloting through this adventure. A crossbow is a goblin that shoots bolts. Wait, a crossbow is a goblin that shoots bolts. I'm having a stroke. Hogtied with the spike pointing forward. Okay, so it's gonna be basically a crossbow that shoots goblins is our Goblin Ballista. We have just 1 more attack to think about here. Go crazy. Go crazy with this. I mean that. Get super far out there and let me know what you think would be cool. It can be something that it targets 1 person. It can be something that's like an area of effect spell. But you get 1 special magical attack that you can use. Why do they call it oven when you don't do this to me right now? Listen, fuck you. Don't you do this to me. Do not do this to me. I'm on my 2nd cup of coffee and I'm freaking out. A nap sounds good. Nap. I think I'm getting old. I'm starting to take long afternoon naps. I wish. Oh my god. It's like a rainy day right now. It's like perfect napping weather. Magical flatulence, AoE. Magical flatulence, AoE. I like it. Projectile halitosis. What is halitosis? Halitosis. Do I Google it? Bad breath? Halitosis is bad breath? Is that real? Projectile halitosis. Alright, I'm into it. You know, that's very troll-like. Cry of the troll. Ooh, okay. Cry of the troll. Stuns nearby creatures. We'll say for 1 round. Hey Tedo, thanks so much. We super appreciate that. Thanks for giving us the heads up. Very, very cool. I think we've got some pretty good ones to choose from. Unless there's any other ideas. We've got bad breath. We've got fart. And we've got a sonic, like, stun sort of thing. Going once for new ideas. Going twice for more ideas. Alright, let's do a poll. I think these are going to be pretty effective. For what I have planned, at least. Alright. Magical flatulence. And you know what? Alright, we'll do magical. So that's AoE. Projectile. If I can spell it right. Halitosis. Targets. Projectile halitosis is a single target. We'll just say that. I can't write it in this poll, but we'll say that. Alright, 2 minutes. Cast your votes. Projectile halitosis, single target. Let us know. Halitosis. Hal, it's my toe, sis. Alright, we have 2 votes for halitosis, 1 vote for Cry of the Troll, 1 vote for magical flatulence, 2 votes for Cry of the Troll, 3 votes for projectile halitosis. Oh man. 2 votes for magical flatulence. Halitosis is keeping the lead. 3 votes for Cry of the Troll. Cry of the Troll pulls ahead. 4 votes. 4 votes for projectile halitosis. They're neck and neck. Who's gonna pull out ahead? Let's see. Who's gonna win? We had a rainy day yesterday, but now we're in for high 90s and bone dry. Ugh. Hey, better than like a humid high 90. We just had a flash flood warning on the East Coast. Jesus. We had a tornado warning this morning, but I think it's gonna be fine. I don't think we're gonna get any tornadoes. The stun from Cry of the Trolls is from halitosis. You know what? If this ends in a tie, we'll say that. It's a sonic, God. It's a sonic stun that arrests the movement of everyone who can hear / smell it, because the breath of the shout is so bad. We'll go with that. I'm into that. It's a tie. Let's do it. All right. Cry of the Troll. You know what? Let's... class abilities, we'll say here. Cry of the Troll stuns enemies who can hear, smell the hero. Requires a con save, let's say. Stunned on failure. All right. We just need our hit points. I was gonna just have us have 10 hit points. Our AC. Oh my god. Dexterity contributes to your AC in Castle and Crusades. So I think our AC is just a flat 10, if I'm not mistaken. And I think that will pretty much do it. All that's left is to draw this guy. We'll leave the white background for now. How should he look? That's, you know, that's what we'll do. What kind of armor does this guy have? It's a half troll. Give me some like stuff to go off of, and then I will render an expert artistic portrait of our half orc hero, half troll, pardon me. Excuse me. Sorry. I know that we talked about this troll being like the top half is troll or the bottom half is troll or just the left or right side. How do we feel about that? Because that's definitely, I find that inspiring personally. I'm definitely into that. Light, medium, heavy. Just anything. We'll improv it. We'll just go with it. And don't worry about the equipment and like the player's handbook or anything. Just let me know how you want this guy to look, and whatever he's wearing, we'll incorporate it into his armor. Fur chaps and a ringmail biker vest. Our forefather, Cashew McDubbins, famously had a leather biker vest. Short legs, bottom half troll. Fur chaps, buck naked, full troll is AC 16 in the M&T. Okay. So I'm thinking... Alright, let's see here. If the top half is troll, they may have balance issues. That's fair. You gotta be considerate when dressing your troll. Alright, so the bottom half is troll. And his legs are very, very short. Trolls in CNC are descended from trees, so let's give him little, like, tree root type feats. This is requiring my, like, full concentration. This is really bad. This is bad. Okay, hang on. It's not actually that bad. Okay, all right, we're back on the horse. Oh, we are so back. Listen, I had a temporary moment. We all have them. Okay. There's our legs. And then because we're a tree, they're brown. And let's give them like, oh shit, oops. Well, actually, you know what? That's not bad. Oops. Like, you know, I don't know, tree marks. Wood. Make it look like wood, I guess. It's like I'm there. You mean bark? Yeah, I do mean bark. Thank you. Are we a troll or a listen, the line is thin when you're in the Grace Karras art studio, okay? Fur chaps. Did an octopus slip into the bedroom during sexy human troll time? Listen, I don't want to hear it, Vasco. Don't bother me when I'm doing my art. What do chaps look like? Chaps. Okay. Okay, I see the vision. I see the vision. We're doing fur chaps. What kind of fur do we want? I'm floating hard on caffeine today too. Listen, yeah, it's exactly that kind of situation right now. I guess, do we go with like a natural kind of like, you know, off-white sort of fur situation? Bugbear back hair. Here's the thing. Bugbear back hair? Does that not sound like a ska band? Do you guys want to start a ska band? I think we need to start a ska band. Unicorn mane chaps? Okay, hang on. This calls for a poll. What are our fur chaps made of? Bugbear back hair. Unicorn mane. You can safely assume that unicorn mane fur chaps are gonna be like rainbowy, probably. That's what I would think. And bugbear back hair is gonna look disgusting. Absolutely horrible, vile. We have 2 votes for unicorn mane, 0 for bugbear back hair, as appealing as it sounds. And as fun as it is to say. Bugbear back hair chaps. Hello everyone, we are Bugbear back hair and this is our one and only hit, Unicorn mane chaps. Unicorn chaps would slap as a single. Bugbear back hair's single, first ever, potentially only. Cue the horn section. It's got hella horns, absolutely. A lot of horns. 6 for unicorn mane. Okay, I think this is unicorn mane is gonna sweep. I guess people want like pretty chaps instead of disgusting ones, which, you know, that's fair, I guess. Oops. All right, let's do this for like the belt part. I'm gonna start with red. Look at him again. Okay. Like that? Yes. Yes. Okay. God, I feel like I'm Edna mode right now. Okay. Okay. Good things are happening. Despite any evidence to the contrary. Am I gonna even be able to do like a rainbow situation on here? Surely. Okay. Okay, we see the vision. It's all coming together now. He's dressed very, very well. Very well dressed. Distinguished even. Art is happening. Don't let your eyes deceive you. This is art. I promise. Listen. I don't want to hear any complaining. We have unicorn hair chaps at home. The unicorn hair chaps at home. That's like our belt buckle. Okay. Okay. I think those are chaps. And I've seen chaps as of today. They should have these on the website for sale. I'll bring it up with the team, see what they think. Okay, okay. And then if I'm not mistaken, our top half is just a guy. What does our guy look like on top? Chuck needs to get this on a t-shirt in the shop. Will this art be available as a stretch goal on the Kickstarter? Do I detect a hint of sarcasm in the chat today? Do I detect a hint of sass in chat? From Savage and from Willie and from Fosco and from Wolf Alone? I think I detect a little bit of sarcasm, and here's the thing. It'll just make me murder this kind gentleman faster. So by all means, continue. By all means, you're sealing your own fate. We aren't very strong, so not very muscular. Okay, I have an idea. That gives me an idea. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Check out this guy's hips. I got questions. Listen, just drop the routine. Drop your gym. Drop out the fitness routine. Let me know. Let me see it. Sorrowcast Zem. Okay, he's got for sure a tiny little neck. Okay, what were our weapons again? We have a frying pan of giant smiting and a goblin ballista, so I think we should probably... God, how do I draw a closed fist? Okay. It's close enough. It's close enough. It's close enough, right? Okay. 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 Art is happening. Shit. Okay. It might look like fuckery is happening, but don't believe your eyes. They only lie to you. It's in fact art that's happening here. It's really... This is pretty bad. It's not. It's fine. This is good. This is good. Good things are happening. This is art. Frying pan. And let me put a little sparkle on it so you know that it's cool and that it's got +2 to giant smiting. Yeah, okay. Hey Callus, welcome in. And Fine Line, hello, hello. Thanks for joining us. You've come at a perfect time. I'm gonna have to figure out how to draw a fucking crossbow that shoots goblins. How do I draw this? I don't know how to draw this. Wait, I have an idea. I have an idea. Crossbow. Perfect. Oh my god, it's crunchy. That's fine. Can I like just copy it and paste it? Yes. Okay. Okay. We're in business. We're in business. I should probably draw his little fingers over it. This is fucked. This is so fucked. Okay, now I just have to draw a goblin in there, and then we'll do this dude's head, and then we'll be pretty much set. Okay. Alright, that's the little goblin head. That's his body. He's gonna be T-posing towards the enemy. And then his little legs. Okay. You're right. AI could never. This is the pinnacle of human creativity right now. This is the peak. This is as good as it gets, people. Let's do that. It's so stupid. Oh, and then yeah, they got big ears. And then let's fill that with green, I think. Right? It's the right thing to do. Okay, I think that looks pretty good. Big ears better help them fly. Yes. Yeah, it doesn't interfere with the aerodynamics or anything because they're flapping really fast and helping them fly really quickly. And I use the goblin art from the MNT. Damn it, that's what I should have done. It's okay, it's too late. I don't even know where to start with the prompts for AI. Yeah, it's insane. Now we just have this dude's head. I guess let's just like go for it, huh? For realism, can we get a goblin butt cheek? You are goddamn right you can. Who would I be if I said no to a goblin butt cheek? It's subtle, but you know what? That's art. Okay. We have our guy. We have a blank canvas. Do we have any like suggestions for features for this guy? He has a flat butt. Yeah, they got pancake butt. You know, we want him to fly through the air pretty much straight. We got the flapping of the ears. We don't need the ass cheeks clapping in the wind. We don't need it. It's overkill. Give me suggestions for how you want this guy to look. Otherwise, I'm just gonna go for it. Pointed ears, big eyes, big teeth. Okay. I can do that. Big ears. Okay. If they are assless, he would leave brown spots everywhere. I don't want to know the logic. I don't need it. Big eyes. Oh, it's our beautiful big-eyed protagonist. Okay. Wait, shit. I did the wrong thing. Hang on. Wait. Okay. I think he looks great. It's our beautiful, beautiful protagonist. Do we want any like specific color of eyes for this person? Oh my god, it's a nightmare. It's an actual nightmare. Red, yeah, red feels, you know what? Red feels good. Red feels apt. Let's go with red. I'll put the pupils back in a second. Okay. Or do we want that? Ooh, I'm seeing red, green, red, green. Let's do one red and one green. Let's do that. Oh, he's beautiful. Oh my god. He's so scary, dude. I think we have a protagonist. I think we have our protagonist. Green lines on the red and red lines on the green. Okay, yeah. I see the vision. I'm smelling what you're stepping in. You know, I really feel like you guys are kind of my muse right now. I'm learning more every day about art and how to do it. And I'm just lucky that I have such incredible teachers to guide me through the process. This is the worst thing I've ever seen. It's an actual nightmare. I hate it. I hate to behold this. Cashew McDubbins was like a suave man about town, like a charmer and a ladies' man. This is like just an eldritch horror. Okay. There's only one thing missing. One thing missing. Like his forebear, Cashew McDubbins. He needs to have some chest hair. Okay, now we just need to name him. We need to name him and then we're ready. So toss out your ideas. What should this person's name be? Let's hear it. Let me know what you think. Oh hey, our TikTok live was discontinued due to inactivity. Oops. It's fine. Smorg Gnome Basher. I like it. Smorg Gnome Basher. Sorrow Cast Zem. Spec Ruladen. I like the name Laura Ipsa. It's like we asked a kindergarten class to draw Cthulhu. It is kind of like that. It's not unlike that. Okay. Any other ideas? Smorg Gnome Basher. Sorrowcast Zem. Spec Reladen. Lorem ipsum. Do you have any other ideas? I feel like his chest hair is looking at me. Brett, meaty big pants. Let's go with Brett. Let's vote. Let's vote on this guy. Oh my god, I just typed /Brett instead of /Poll. Okay. What's our name? Smorg Gnome Basher. Sorrow Cast Zem. Speck Ruladen. Lorem Ipsum. Or Brett. We'll do a 3-minute poll. We wanna cook on this one. Cast your votes. Let's see it. What do we think? All of them make a great full name. They really do. I think all of these are fantastic. I'll zoom out so you can really assess, you know, get an informed opinion. Foodies in the stream will know that Speck Rouladen is German for bacon meat rolls. Speck Rouladen. Brett has a heavy lead right now, and you know what? I'm kind of also rooting for Brett a little bit. 3 votes for Brett, 1 vote for Speck Rouladen, 2 votes for Speck Rouladen, 1 vote for Sorrowcast Zem, 1 vote for Smorg Gnome Basher. Can he get one of the alpaca haircuts all the teen boys have now? Yes, but I don't know what that looks like. Alpaca haircut. This is just gonna show me. Is it this? I think he could have that, for sure. Dragar, thank you for the follow. He does look like Brett Michaels. Who's Brett Michaels? I hope there's not a goddamn person alive who looks like this. I don't know about you. Oh no, I had the alpaca haircut in 2018. Oh no! You were ahead of the times. We're gonna bring it back. Alright, we got a little less than half time left, and Speck and Brett are both at a tie. Who's gonna pull ahead? But I looked cute. I believe it. It's different when, like, it's not like a little boy. You know what I mean? That's all I'll say about it. You could almost mistake this as my portrait. Listen, any similarities between real people, places, or events are completely accidental. This work is entirely a work of fiction that is not meant to represent any living or deceased persons, past, present, or future. Don't sue me. Speck pulls ahead. Oh man, we're in our final seconds. Is Speck gonna take it? Speck Rouladen. I think he's gonna take it. I think that's it. Speck. Speck wins. Character name, Speck Rouladen. Okay. I'm gonna delete the background on this and oh my god. It's an actual nightmare. This is a nightmare. It's an actual fever dream. Ah, no. Wait, okay. Can I? Okay. Okay, wait. I want to only fill What if I like do that? Damn it. Okay. All right, that's fine. It's fine. I'm just gonna brush under this guy with perfect precision. It's fine. It's fine. He's not. It doesn't look like shit. It's just avant-garde. It's art. It's art that isn't appreciated in my lifetime. That's all. Okay. 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 It's coming together. You see the vision. I feel like last time I was able to do this, though, I was able to just like fill it in. But it's okay. No matter. You can't keep Speck Rouladen down. Speck Rouladen. Okay. We have our hero. And I am pretty excited to see where he goes. Let me just pull him up really quick. Let me add you. Boy, if you don't let me add you. Bear with me. Just having technical difficulties. It's fine. Everything's fine. Usually I can just like click and drag stuff over. Okay, I should be able to just do it. I like the image cut off hat play CNC. Here, let me turn this over here really quick. I wonder why it isn't letting me do that. Give me 1 second here. I'm gonna move myself right here and I'm just gonna fuck around with the screen a little bit and just see if it's something that I'm doing or not doing. The computer has to take a minute to process all the heavy rendering of that masterpiece, honestly. Okay. The problem seems to be that I can't drag stuff from here to anywhere else for some reason. Since when can I not drag things? I can't do it with anything. That's odd. But hey, we've never been defeated before. This is just gonna take 1 minute. I appreciate y'all's patience. Okay. I think, alright, I think we're in business. Merge layers and save as a PNG. What was happening is that I have like my like Finder window, and usually you can like take stuff from your Finder window and like drag it somewhere else. So for instance, if I want to like upload it to like a Google Drive or even like add something into Roll20, you should theoretically be able to just kind of like drag it to where you want it to go. But for some reason, 'twas not letting me drag anything out of my Finder window. But no matter, we have technology. And we're using it for evil. Thank you all for bearing with me. Would it be a troll stream without technical difficulties, I wonder? I think not. Okay, we have our hero. All right, we've done it. We have our boy. We have him. What did I miss? Lost internet. You literally missed nothing. All that you missed was me not knowing how to work a computer. What are you using? Paint? No, it's a shitty little like free program called Pixlr. It's just like a free thing online that anyone can use. Okay. Adventurers. We're gonna take just like a 2-3 minute little bio break, and then we're gonna come back and we're gonna do this adventure. I just need like 2 minutes to just like use the bathroom and just grab a cup of water and stuff. So I will leave you with your creation, the thing that you're responsible for. I'll just be 2 minutes, and then we will kick off the Gary Con Gamut. So yeah, don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Be right back. Mute my microphone here. We are back. We're back, and we're ready for action. So, adventurers, welcome to GaryCon, the GaryCon Gamut. We begin this game with a warning. You won't survive, and I won't have any mercy on you. And you'll have to think smart and think fast if you want to survive the gamut. So welcome to the adventure. We're gonna get started. So you have been enjoying a lovely, lovely time at GaryCon 2086. The year is 2086. Speck Rouladen is a first-time GaryCon attendee, and there's a ruckus throughout the Geneva Grand. All of the players of Steve's Big Game, please post our creature on the social media. Listen, if any of you want to take like a screenshot of this and post it on Instagram or anything, please tag Trollord Games, please. I would love that. And I will most definitely be posting this to social media myself, for sure. But there is Sir Turd of Bottom, thank you so much. We have only, as you can see, pretty much everything is dry on this stream right now. This is a pretty dry stream. There's a cacophony throughout the Geneva Grand. All of the players in Steve's Big Game, a legendary kind of GaryCon staple, in which our own Steven Chenault runs a game for like 20, 30 something people. All of those players have gone crazy. There's a hum of madness in the air. It appears that everyone is super upset because Steve has drowned everybody. A total like 30-person TPK, all of them drowned in a river, and they are done. They have had it up to here with TLG's antics, and they have not only decided to just go rampaging throughout the Geneva Grand, but they have kidnapped members of the Trollord Games team. It's up to Speck Rouladen to save them. So, let me make you a little bit smaller here. We begin our adventure. First things first, you enter the convention hall, and you see our very own Dakota, the master of the booth, the sales extraordinaire. He's in charge of all of our shipping. He makes all of our softcover books, and he's cornered by players wielding weapons. You enter here. Dakota is standing on top of the booth. He's trying to fend off these guys with books to no avail. It looks like they're closing in on him. Speck Rouladen, what do you do? Give me some ideas. I am going to start a poll. What do you do? Like, this is your situation right now. Melee attack, ranged attack, magic attack. Can I send a boon to the bad guys? Well, certainly. Of course you can. How could I say no? Something else. We'll do a little 2-minute poll here. So, let us know. Let's see what you want to do. We have 1 vote for magic attack. There's a lot of people here. It's definitely... You'd get some good crowd control if you can stun all of them. Scream attack. Just scream. Magic attack is heavily in the lead. 5 votes for magic attack. 1 vote for a ranged attack. Very, very fair. Whoa, Bubble. Bubble says scream? Scream, I can scream. Trouble, come. Come here. Come here. Come here, Mr. Okay. Oh man, magic attack is carrying this. Also, We need combat attack. We need combat music. He's just sensitive. It's a big, scary world out there. There's people talking outside. There's people breathing and walking outside. That can't be tolerated. Not on that boy's turf. Look at him, he's distressed. Trouble is gonna have nightmares of Speck now. No, you like him. You like Speck, don't you? Speck is actually the worst thing I've ever seen, though. No lie. Alright, magic attack wins. It's not even close. You okay? You feel better? Just needed a hug? You just needed a hug. Okay, down he goes. Good boy. Okay. Looks like we're magic attacking. I will roll saving throws for these guys. We'll go red, yellow, blue, ranged for our order. Ooh. Oh my god. Horrible, horrible, horrible results. That is 4 failures. I cannot believe this. I can't hear you. You should be able to. It looks like my mic is working. Better now? Okay. Should be good. You guys let me know if anything. Okay, so all 4 of these guys fail their saves. They are stunned. Let's do that. Excellent turn. Oops. Is this really necessary of me to do? To go and individually put all of the little icons on them? Probably not, but you never know. Oh my god, I have to roll one for Dakota. They failed the save. Yeah, exactly. Alright, let's see if Dakota succeeds or fails. That is a success. That's a success for Dakota. Okay. So, alright. They spend their turn being stunned. Dakota spends his turn. He is on top of the booth, kind of with his book in hand. He's like, oh, I'm glad you're... Whoa! You look terrible. He says very bluntly, as he's gonna try to attack, let's say, blue guy. Gotta keep reaching for my physical dice. We're not doing it like that. We're just doing straight rolls for Dakota here. And he swings, he hits the guy with the book on his head, but it's a book and it doesn't do any damage to blue guy right here. It is your turn again. What do you guys do? These guys are stunned. That was a quick round. I'm gonna do a little poll, but shout out some ideas. Get Dakota out of there? You can try to rescue him? Goblin bow shoot the archer? We can goblin bow shoot the archer. Pretty good idea. Alright, we've got 1 vote for attack. No votes for like an etc. kind of course of action. Or like a miscellaneous action. Four votes for attack. Taking out the archer is probably a pretty sound idea. Goodness. 4 votes for attack, 0 votes for something else. I think attack is probably gonna take it. Parlay. Red, welcome in. Good to see you. Yeah, just see if they're willing to just chat. See if they're willing to talk. Attack archer. Okay, I'm seeing everyone seems to be pretty much in agreement here that we're attacking the archer. Let us... Oh my god, wait. Here. Okay. Okay. Alright. Okay. Okay. It's chill. It's fine. Okay, you level your crossbow at the goblin. No, you. Oh my god, I'm having a stroke. You level your crossbow at the archer across from you, and you fire. But the goblin's, the clapping of the goblin's ass cheeks is too loud, and it sends him spinning off in just a random direction. You reload your goblin ballista, but unfortunately, it doesn't fly true that first time. Unless anyone wants to use a boon coin. Oh, we have a boon coin. Let's do it. All right. Frickin'. Goblin ballista. That. Oh my god, wait, it wasn't a 3. It was an 18 at first. I was reading the wrong thing. I'm so sorry. We'll keep that boon coin for a future roll. Those are both great rolls. Okay. You do 2 points of damage to this guy. And luckily for you... Shit, go away. They're not really that hard to kill. Okay, you shoot the crossbowman. He dies. A goblin, his little goblin legs kind of flailing in the open chest cavity of this guy. It is now their turn. The remaining 3 kind of shake off their stun. And I think 2 of them are gonna come for you, and 1 of them is gonna stay on Dakota. So let's do the attack on Dakota first. Do the goblins die when they hit? Or are they like wasps and can go again? They can go again. I think they can go again. He's gonna attack Dakota. If it'll roll. There we go. Oh my god, I'm rolling like shit. Every time I run a game, I roll just terrible. So he swings, Dakota backs up, and he misses him entirely. Now these 2 are going to attack you with a swing of their swords. That's 1 nat 20 and 1 9. So the 9 misses, but the nat 20 definitely hits, and I think that that's actually double damage. All right. They do 2 points of damage to you total. Your help. Use my boon to reroll a nat 20. Oh, why do you hate me? All right, that's a 17. It still hits. But it doesn't do 2 points. It just does 1 point of damage to you. Here's the thing. Where is health on this character sheet? I couldn't find it last time. It was near AC. Oh, here. Holy shit. I was like, I can't do that again. I cannot do that again. I can't lose it and not be able to find your hit points a second time again. The Goblin Ballista gets up and walks back to get shot again. Yes. You mean hit points? What did I say? More like shit points. Okay, so they attack you. Dakota is going to try to attack the one that's on him. But oh, it's just a book. And it doesn't do any damage to him. Once more. Health? Yeah, okay, sorry. Hit points. Okay. It is now your turn again. What do you guys want to do? You have 2 guys on you. And then there's 1 guy attacking Dakota. I'll do like a little gentle pull here, but throw out any ideas. Okay, 2 minutes. The poll is defend yourself, defend Dakota, or do something crazy. So you can attack one of these 2 guys that are in front of you. You can attack the guy that's attacking Dakota. Or you can do something miscellaneous and unexpected. Smack one with Grandpa's frying pan. Shoot the one that's attacking Dakota. Hope for the best. Both valid options. Which will win? So far, we have 2 votes for Defend Dakota, 1 vote for defending yourself, and 1 vote for something crazy. I would love to hear any crazy ideas that you guys have. If something crazy wins, then you'll have to describe to me what you want to do. And I'll be the judge of whether it's crazy or not. I wonder if you could do a little bit of damage to somebody with one of these books. I mean, they're pretty heavy. You could probably hurt someone, sort of, with one of these. My phone will not let me confirm my vote. Here, DM Chris, let me know what your vote is and I'll cast it for you, because I have a vote as well. Do the CNC books act as a mirror image spell for Dakota? Ooh, I think they act more as like a shield. But if you think they should be a mirror image spell, I would hear you out on why. Okay, we have 4 votes for Defend Dakota so far. It's looking like that's probably gonna win here. I assume that we're shooting blue guy here. I assume we're shooting him and not barreling through these 2 guys and taking attacks of opportunity. We must protect Dakota, our precious baby. Hey, Charm, welcome in, my friend. You're just in time. Please, have a seat, participate, meet our noble hero that we all created together. He's very dashing. We're saving the TLG staff from crazed Gary Con attendees. Okay, so you guys are gonna attack this guy who's attacking Dakota. You shoot with your goblin ballista. Oh, and it flies true. The goblin's ears flutter in the wind as he screams toward, like, through the air and just embeds itself straight into this guy's forehead, killing him instantly. Nicely done, everybody. Excellent work so far. This frees up Dakota, but he has no time to react because these 2 are going to attack you. That is another nat 20! Let's go! You are going to take 2 points of damage. Gotta keep reaching for, like, something over on my side, because usually that's where I put my GM stuff. But you guys get just a full look behind the screen and everything right now. You're down to 7 hit points. It's getting dicey. Excellent, excellent. So that is their go. It is now Dakota's turn. Trouble. What are you barking? Puppy dog. Hey, Nick. Nick just walked in. Bubble man. It's just your dad. Go downstairs and see him. Somewhere a dog is barking. Do you want a progress report?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, come join. Come here. So, wait, before you look, just like come over here and close your eyes.
I'm closing my eyes.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
I just want to show you our protagonist really quick.
Yeah.
All right. Hero reveal in 3, 2, 1.
Okay.
What do you think?
Honestly, no notes.
Like, get in here. Get in here. Yeah.
Are those untrimmed toenails, or are they like roots, or?
He's half troll.
Okay, so they are like roots. Cool. Better than toenails. Love the heterochromia. Wielding a frying pan. Love
Yep.
that. I love cooking.
Yep.
Good move.
And then a crossbow that shoots goblins.
Yeah, and are those like rainbow chaps?
It's chaps made of unicorn mane.
Oh, so yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go. Great job.
It's Speckrouladen is his name.
Speckrouladen.
Speckrouladen.
Okay.
veneers of fears. And right now we're saving Dakota.
Oh, no way. God, look at him. He needs help.
He needs help. Someone help him.
Dude, you really, really nailed the vendor hall.
Hey, thanks.
Yeah.
I included the only booth that matters.
Just like it, yeah.
I promise I'm kidding. We love the other companies.
All of the booths
Gary
at
Con.
Gary Con are so cool. They're all really cool.
They're the best. We love everyone at Gary Con. Thanks for coming to visit.
Thanks for having me. Thanks for having me on.
Thanks for joining. Hey, Dutch Dragons! Thank you for the raid. Welcome in. Hello. How was your stream, my friend? How's it going? You guys are right on time. Dutch Dungeons. How was your stream? What were y'all doing? It's lovely to have you. Greetings from the Netherlands. Hello to you all and to the Netherlands at large. Welcome to this fully interactive little one-shot here. We're Trollord Games, and you guys are this is you, and these are the guys you're fighting. And I've forgotten whose turn it is, but I'm pretty sure it's yours. So just to give you all the rundown, which by the way, thank you so much for the raid. We're playing Rime of the Frost Maiden. Hey, that rocks. That's super cool. I hope you guys had fun. I hope that you rolled high and did all of the insane, crazy stuff possible. We have collaboratively created this character. We filled out his character sheet, and we are running through a dungeon in which all of the staff of Trollord Games, not all of the staff, but some of the staff of Trollord Games have been kidnapped. They've been confronted by crazed convention attendees who are attacking them with swords because their characters died in a tabletop game that was run by our CEO. So for revenge, they are attacking all of our staff. And your job, your name is Speck Ruladen. That's you. Your job is to rescue the TLG staff. So welcome. I hope that you enjoy. It's lovely to have you here. Thank you so much for the raid. And let's do a poll to see what you all do next. What now? Do you attack the red guy? Attack the blue guy? Or do something unexpected? We got a poll up for 2 minutes. Let me guess, the PC's drowned. That's exactly what happened. Steve drowned everyone in his big game in a river. Can you believe the nerve? I can't. And as revenge, all of the participants of Steve's game have decided to run amok throughout the convention. He's very mean, the meanest. So mean. All right, we've got 3 votes for attack this guy up top. 0 votes for, oh my god, the blue guy's already dead. I meant the yellow guy, this guy right here. And then 1 vote for something unexpected. 4 votes for attack the red guy. It's looking like this guy here is about to be toast. Unless I keep rolling nat 20s. And that's it. And that's all. Red shirt guy. I should have given them all little shirts. That is really what I should have done. Amok. Alright, yeah, 6 votes for this guy. Okay. So you wind back and you go for him with your frying pan of giant smiting. Let's roll to hit. You hit a 12. That definitely hits. And you get max damage. His head sails off of his body. And the rest of his body just crumples to the ground, flat. Gold Public, welcome in. You've seen that movie? I have not. Oh my god, yes. Yes, I have. I just saw it for the first time this year. Okay, it is now Yellow Shirt Guy's turn. He is going to try to attack you. And he is going to miss miserably. Dakota is going to use his action to protect the books. He's going to make sure that the books are safe. What do you guys do? It's your turn again. I assume that you're going to attack this guy, but how? Alright, what now? We'll do a really quick 1-minute pull for this one. Do a feint. Attack Dakota! You could. That is something that you can do. You could blind the yellow shirt guy with your unicorn rainbow chest. Attempt to blind him. You could try to do that. You think you could most definitely try to do that. We have 1 vote for attack and 1 vote for something else. Speck wants his t-shirt. I'll have to draw Speck with a yellow t-shirt. Halitosis with the mostus. That's really what we should put on a t-shirt. Really, halitosis, I feel like, should have been his name. That would make a great name. We got 2 votes for attack, 1 vote for something else. It's looking like we're probably just gonna attack this guy. Alright, let's see if we can do it. Shoot him with his golden rainbow chats. Do we wanna try to blind him? I think that attack won, so we should probably just attack him with the frying pan. Unless I see, speak now, or forever hold your peace, if you would rather attempt to blind him with your chaps, or something different. But attack did win. Alright, I think we're probably gonna end up just attacking him with our giant frying pan of giant smiting. Pow. Oh, but the guy parries with his sword. You're locked in an epic battle. Frying pan meets sword. Sparks fly. He is going to attempt to counterattack at you. Let's roll a d20, see if he hits. Oh my god, it's another 2. I am literally I'm bouncing back and forth between nat 20s and single digits. I've rolled like 3 nat 20s, I think. Or 2. I guess 2. I've rolled 2 nat 20s so far. Okay. But you parry his attack in turn. Dakota continues to kind of hide behind the booth. What do you do? Do you attack again? The Iron of Cancellation. Your attack? Cancelled. Hey, Chuck! Welcome back. Hey, should we pull winners for the raffle? Potentially? Which, by the way, if you didn't know, there's a raffle and you can win codes for the TLG store and play Castles and Crusades the way that it's meant to be played. Instead of like this. We can whenever you like. I'm here till 5. Let's do it right now. Let's pull the winners now if you're available to do so. And in the meantime, while you do that, I'll do a poll. Okay. We'll do a 2-minute poll. Do you want to attack this guy with your frying pan? Do you want to attack him some other way, such as with your chaps and stuff? Or do you want to do something unexpected? We have 1 vote for do something else, 1 vote for attack some other way, and 1 vote for attack with a weapon. 2 votes for attack with a weapon. Oh man, oh man. It's looking like, okay, 4 votes for attack with a weapon. I think maybe that's gonna sweep. Let's see. 5 votes for attack with a weapon. He hasn't used his breath weapon yet, though, has he? He indeed has. Speck used it at the top of this combat. It was the first thing that he did. But there's no limit on how many times you can use it. I can't believe that it's already 4. This is crazy. Alright, 5 votes for attack with a weapon. Have a feeling that's probably going to sweep, but we do still have maybe a minute. A little bit less than a minute left. Silly work getting in the way. How dare, honestly. Working while watching TLG? Come on. I feel like we missed out by not having him be able to stun opponents by twerking. Here's the thing. You can try. You can certainly try. Who wouldn't be stunned by this twerking at you? I would be stunned. That's all I'll say. Callus and Fosco, congratulations. The winners of the raffle. Excellent, excellent. An attack with a weapon won by a landslide. Let's do it. You wind back. Is this gonna be the hit that does it? And oh, it is. He goes to parry with his sword the way that he has been, but you duck under it and you get him right in the side with your frying pan of smiting, and he is indeed smote as you crush him right in the core, and he falls over dead. At this point, Dakota kind of comes running up to you, and he isn't underneath all of these other guys. Can I, like, bring you to the front or something? Wait, shit. Oh, no. Oh, God. Oh, jeez. Bring to front. No, wait. Oh, no. Oh, no. I've borked it. It's okay. It's fine. Everything's fine. I, like, moved him onto a different layer somehow. How do I see layers? It's okay. You can't. It's fine. Dakota comes running over, and he says, "Whoa. Thank you so much for your help. Things got pretty dicey." A touching moment of gratitude and possible romance. Give Dakota a big troll. After a tender smooch between Dakota and Speck, you're still live. We're gonna be live until this adventure's over. And it's only just getting started. This is the first level that you all have survived, but you won't survive the next. Certainly not. He says, "Hey, I saw another group of these crazy people. They took Chuck and Jeremy, and I think that they've got pretty terrible plans for them. You have to go save them." And you continue on your merry way through the Gary Con Gamut. You know, Jeremy, I'm glad you're here. And Chuck, if you're still here, I'm glad that you're here too. So, you enter the scene. Speck, what was your name? Speck Ruladen. You enter a troubling scene. Chuck and Jeremy are being slowly lowered into vats of soup. Just imagine that their whole bodies are there. I can wait, can I draw pants? I can draw pants. Hang on. An incredibly talented artist steps in to draw pants on these people. Listen, if you guys ever want me to do some art for any of our books or anything, just let me know. I'd be happy to. My rates are pretty high, but I'm sure TLG can afford me. You come across Chuck and Jeremy being slowly lowered into vats of soup. And there are two crazed, well, one of them is kind of manning the rope pulley system, lowering Chuck and Jeremy down. He doesn't look too happy about it though. And then it looks like there's another guy who's guarding him. What do you do, Speck? Give me some ideas. Let me know. And Chuck and Jeremy, if you want to give me any input for what you two are doing as you're being lowered. You are restrained. There's no getting out of this until Speck gets you out. But, help lowering them. Throw a log on the fire. Speck, no, that's not your mission. You can do that, though. You can do that, though. Shoot the rope. Yeah, who doesn't like soup? You know? You missed earlier when it was just we get her art off to be canvas printed. I mean, really, I think that we should put Speck Rouladen and Cassie McDubbins, for that matter, on a t-shirt. I would wear it, you know? Shoot the goblin into the thing to jam it up. That's a pretty good idea. That is a pretty good idea. AAA production value here. Thank you. Shoot me. Jeremy says, shoot me. As you are standing here assessing what to do. All right, I'm going to start a poll here. What do you do? I saw someone jam the windy thing. I don't actually know what it's called. The lever? I don't know. It's clam chowder, please. Oh, just chunky. You can attack either of the attack either, or I can't type that whole thing. Attack. What else? Whoop. I'm getting a phone call, but I'm not going to take it. What else would be funny? Eat soup. Eat soup. Something else. Start poll. We have 2 minutes. Let me know. Let me know what you'd like to do here. You can try to jam the rope. You can try to attack either of those guys. You can eat out of the cauldrons or do something else. Draw Vorpal sword plus Vorpal spoon plus 5. Could you know what? Maybe there's a chance. Maybe there's a chance you could loot something crazy off of one of these guys if you kill them. I punched Jeremy in hopes his reaction saves me. You know what? I'll keep that in mind if we go into initiative here. Eat the soup. Eat the soup has 3 votes. Jam the rope thingy has 2 votes. Doing something else has 1 vote. Put ice cubes in the soup to cool it down. Chuck punches Jeremy. Jeremy yells, ow. If we eat the soup, they can't be lowered into it. You know, you do have a crazy con modifier. You have like a 17 con. Chuck and Jeremy, you get a load of these stats here. I think we did some real art here today. You just really love to see it. We came, we rolled our best, you know, just pretty A tier stuff. I think eating the soup is a pretty good idea. Honestly. Oh wait, why did I put that away? I should probably have that out still. I'm having a lot of fun. Hey, Mag, welcome in. New here, just jumped in because why not? What's going on? I'm happy that you're here. We are doing a fully audience interactive tabletop RPG one-shot adventure. You are in the process. By the way, this is you. This is you. This is your hero. And collaboratively, everyone in chat is piloting this hero through a dungeon, attempting to save our staff. Right now, we're working on saving Chuck and Jeremy. I drew pants on them. And then these are your enemies. And yeah, we're doing a poll for each kind of turn here to see what it is that y'all want to do. And I hope that you'll stick around and join us and participate in the fuckery. It's a chaotic, crazy time, and we wouldn't have it any other way. So it looks like our goal right now is to eat the soup. So I will do just a really, really quick poll. Which soup do you eat first? This is effectively who you're going to try to save first. Jeremy or Chuck? We'll just do a really quick 1 minute, 60-second poll. Yes, hero. Alright, 2 votes for Chuck. Right off the bat. It's okay, I know my place. We'll have Jeremy do it. It's fine. He'll eat his own soup. It's okay. Hey, Gold Public, welcome in. Good to see you. 3 votes for Chuck. Go, go, go. Why not just Conan the Barbarian those vats of soup? Why not indeed? That's what I want to know. Call DoorDash with an order for 75 soups and the pots will be empty. Listen, if you bring free food to GaryCon or just food to share, it's a really good way to make friends. All I'm saying is if someone showed up wherever I was at GaryCon with like soup to share, I would die for that person or kill for them. All right, 5 votes for Chuck. Speck Rouladen approaches the cauldron that Chuck is being slowly lowered into, and before the con attendees even have a chance to react, Speck attempts to hoover all of the soup using his massive mouth and incredible constitution score. We're going to give you a constitution check to see if you're able to do this in time. Let's move this over here. Constitution check. Let's go. Oh, but you only rolled a 4. Bummer town. You attempt to do it and you get you get like a couple spoonfuls into your mouth before realizing how hot this is, and you have to take a break. Only a little bit of the soup has been drained. Let me see if I can actually like zoom it in here and maybe lower. We'll do that. Yeah. Yes, okay. You see the vision? This is art. Whoops. Our boy, our precious boy. I'm sorry, I won't do that to you again. Okay. Okay. You've bought Chuck some time, but he's not out of the woods yet, as these guys take notice of you. This guy, he sees you and he's going to run at you and he's going to attempt to attack you. He rolls. And oh, he swings, but you duck out of the way. His sword scrapes against the cauldron, sending sparks flying. It is now... You know what? Let's give Chuck and Jeremy a turn. What do you guys do? If you guys have a second to hang out and participate in this combat, what do you do? Chuck and Jeremy, simultaneously. That hero is terrifying. Listen, he's just unique. He's just special. He's just our precious little guy. He's fine. The hot soup is neutralizing our breath weapon. Is it? Is it indeed? Yeah, he is half troll. He's wearing unicorn fur chaps. And just his lower half is half troll. Offer free troll tier Patreon perks if they tip over the cauldron and cut me down. I'll take an action to try to cool the soup off by using my breath weapon. Okay, let's do Jeremy's first. We're gonna call this a charisma. Let's say you have to roll a 15. Oh, you try to gamble with this guy who, to his credit, doesn't look super convinced about what's happening. He's kind of, he's slowly lowering it, but he doesn't look super happy about it. And Jeremy, you try to negotiate with him, but it kind of falls on deaf ears. He's been told what to do, and he doesn't feel free to act on his own. Perhaps he's being blackmailed. Perhaps they have dirt on him. Who knows? I'll take an action to try to cool the soup off by using my breath weapon. All right, let's have you make a constitution check. We'll say the same thing. It's a 15 for you to succeed at this. And oh man, you go, it doesn't work. The soup is still hot. Oh no, foiled again. All right, Speck, it is your turn. Throw out some ideas. What do you do? I'm gonna do like a light pull here. Attack the sword guy. Knock over the cauldrons. Blow out the fires using our halitosis. Wait, hang on. Blow out the fire. Whoop. Throw the sword guy into the soup. Eat the opponent. Eat the op. God, have you guys seen Dracula Flow? Fuck it, I ate the op. I smoked the op. His meat came right off the bone. That Zaza got me speaking Esperanto. I can't start. I cannot start talking about Dracula Flow, or I'll just be like stuck in it. Okay, you've got a few things here that you can do. Oops. There's no like good place where I can like put this. Oh, wait. Okay, I can actually move it over here. You guys won't be able to see it, but it's okay. I can see it. That's what matters. Do not start. What's winning? All right, we've got 2 votes for eat him, for eating the op. We got 1 vote for trying to knock over the cauldrons, 1 vote for trying to blow out the fires using your halitosis breath weapon, 2 votes for throwing the sword guy into the soup. I've got like a meme on my phone that's like a reaction image that's like, you're going in the soup or something. Like, why did I even bring that up? I can't even show you. Never mind. We're smoking powdered troll tusk. 3 votes for throwing the sword guy into the soup. That's a pretty good way to do things. That's all I'll say. When in doubt, get soup involved. Involve soup. Invoke soup, if you will. Eat man. 5 votes for throwing the sword guy into the soup. 3 votes for eating the op. Where are you? I'm at soup. I'm at soup. Okay, it looks like we're throwing the guy into the soup. I I think that that should probably be a strength check. Our strength is -1. We have a strength score of 8. I could see it being strength or constitution. You know what? Let's do a strength check, and then I'll do an opposing strength check for the op here. Strength result is 0? Did you roll a 1? You rolled a nat 1? You know, you hate to see it. Sometimes it just happens. Critical fail, we fall in the soup and die. Unless anyone has a boon that they want to use, I'm gonna say, okay, Fosco, you redeemed a boon coin. You said, I already died once in Steve's big game. I'm not gonna die in chat plays either. Alright, let's re-roll. Oh my god. This is the best day of my life, actually. Is there something wrong? Oh, okay, so there's something amiss. Yeah, okay. So that first roll was actually a 4, but for some reason they're all going out to like a 0. Okay. Here's how I think this should be ruled, and you guys let me know. That first one, according to this when I mouse over it, was a 4. The second one was a natural 1. How about we keep the well, I don't know, because we re-rolled and we got a nat 1, so I don't know. Here, let me ask. Vote with your heart. Vote for what is right. Okay. Just a really, really quick vote. Just a super quick 60-second poll. I didn't know what was going on with the zeros before, so I could see, or I could vote. I could do it with my physical dice. That is true, Tux. I don't know why it's doing that, because everything on my thing here seems like it should be fine, but yeah, I guess it's just filling in 0 for all of our strength checks. But it looks like most of you, 6 of you, are wanting to keep the natural 1 because it's honorable. And clearly you want to make my day. So yeah, 7 vote. Yeah, okay. 0 votes for rolling again. Let's do it. Okay, so you swing for this guy. You try to like push him into the soup. He gets the one over on you though, and he kind of gets behind you and pushes you into the soup up to your forearms. He has to like push you a little bit harder because there isn't as much soup in this vat anymore. But we'll say that you do take a point of damage. You're not feeling too hot. You're at 6 out of 10 hit points. Okay. So that was your turn. It is now his turn. And you know what? He's just gonna try to push you further into the soup. So I'll do a strength check for him. Oh my god, that's a 2. And then I'll roll a strength check for you. And that's a 4, so hey, you beat him. He tries to push you further into the soup, but you will not be burned anymore, and you shake him off and you stand up, ready to attack him. I don't know if Jeremy and Chuck are still in the chat to say if they want to do anything else on their turn here. I'll ramble for just a second to see if they appear, and if not, then I will move for them. Suplex him into the soup. Oh, I forgot. The Troll Lord needed Chuck for a moment. He should be back. Okay, perfect, perfect. Who am I talking to in Troll Lord games? Is that Steve or is that Chuck? I thought it was Chuck. Suplex. I hate you people. How dare you? How dare you come into this chat and you say suplex to me? Steve for now, Chuck will be back. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Listen. Hello. My boss. I can explain this whole thing. You don't need to call HR. No need to get human resources involved. Everything's fine, I promise. Yeah, that is the backstory to this if you missed it. All of the attendees of your big game, you drowned all their characters in a river, so they rioted. And now they've kidnapped some of the Troll Lords and have put them in various perilous positions. So our hero, Speck Ruladen, let me just get as uncomfortably close to him as possible. He's here to save the day. This is nothing if not the face of someone that can be relied upon. What was I saying? Oh yeah, Jeremy. Hey, are you doing anything? Do you use your turn to do anything? If not, I will act for you. I am working. Jeremy uses his action to work and descends further. Shit. Wait, I can't like move it. Dang it. Wait, I don't want to move all those things one by one. Imagination. Wait, there. He gets lowered further, precariously, towards the soup. They're getting closer. The situation is getting perilous. I spend my turn editing the adventurer's backpack. Okay. It is now. Whose turn is it now? What just happened? The guy attacked you. Okay, it's your turn. It's Speck's turn. Okay, I run over to the rope and then try to pull them back up again. Suplex. Okay, this calls for a pull. Which, speaking of, if you guys haven't checked out the Adventurer's Backpack yet, definitely go do that. We just released our new stretch goals. And they're actually insane. We're going to be expanding the Archer to have like some really, really expanded like bow and arrow combat rules and special quivers and special magic arrows and like all sorts of really fun stuff. And I'm a little bit freaking out about how cool it's going to be. Did we hit 100K yet? We were super close last night. We're super, super close. I'm hoping to close the gap today. We'll see. But yeah, if you haven't backed it yet, definitely go check it out. We're at 99,000 right now. Shit. That's awesome. All right, I'm seeing suplex. I'm seeing cut the rope. And it's looking like those are our two kind of biggest things here. Let's do a poll. All right, cast your vote. Kill the crank boy. All right, we got one vote for suplex. Crank boy. You know what? That's him. That's just him now. Also, I'm disappointed in myself that I couldn't remember the word crank earlier. Let's go old reliable. Soupplex. I think that it's not going to be close. It's head crank boy. He's the lead crank boy. Director of cranking. Harv, welcome in. I'm new here. I've been playing D&D for a while, and I not long ago started DMing, and I was looking for a one-shot campaign idea, and I found Five Nights at Freddy's one-shot, and I was wondering what you think about it. I've never heard of it, but that sounds awesome. I bet that's super fun. And hey, thanks for the follow, and welcome in. And hey, stick around. We do all sorts of stuff all week here on this channel, and maybe you can get a few ideas. We love talking about like adventure writing and just tossing around inspiration and getting ideas and sharing ideas and stuff. So you're in the right place. You've come to the right place. And Bruce, thanks for tuning in on YouTube. On the Frog God Games server on Discord, everyone I know is talking happily about the Adventurers backpack. Oh, that just warms my heart. Thank you so much for sharing that. That's so lovely. Oh, we got 7 votes for suplex, 0 for cutting the rope or anything else. So it's looking like we are going to try to suplex this man into the soup. Let's roll. It'll be strength. It's gonna say 0, but don't worry about it. And Robbie, thank you for the follow. What was it? That's a 14. I think that's a success for sure. You grab him, you hurl him into the soup. Not you. He goes into the soup. Wait, shit, hang on. And the cauldron bubbles and overfills and splashes out onto the ground as this guy drowns in boiling soup. And you use a little bit of your bonus action to eat some of the soup, and doing that, you don't have a bonus action in Castles and Crusades, but hey, it's fine. As part of your attack action and suplexing him, some of the soup splashes into your mouth. You regain 1 hit point. You're now at 7. Hey, Robbie, holy shit! Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in. We super appreciate it. Hang on, let me do a shout out. Robbie _ Landis. Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in. I hope that y'all had an amazing stream. Tell us all about it. How did it go? I see you guys are just playing Dungeons and Dragons. Love seeing D&D chats with chat interaction. This today is all about chat interaction. Let me just give you the down low. I've explained a couple times. I hope that the folks here haven't gotten tired of it. This is you. You today are Speck Ruladen. This is our hero of the day. He was collaboratively created by chat earlier in this stream. And you are running through GaryCon, which is a convention, a tabletop gaming convention that's held in Wisconsin, to save the various members of our company, Trollord Games. Our staff has been essentially kidnapped by angry participants of our CEO's big game. Every GaryCon, he runs a game for like 20 to 30 people. And it's like a yearly, annual super fun event. And this year, he drowned all of their characters in a river, and it was a TPK, and everyone was so upset that they kidnapped all of our staff and are attempting to kill them. So yeah, your mission is to rescue them, and you're doing it in style, if I must say so myself. Rouladen is so yummy. Yeah, we just learned that Speck Rouladen is meatballs? Something like that. We do mostly homebrew and collaborative creating with the chat. We've nearly finished a new subclass for the fighter, the Ghost Walker. That sounds awesome. Very, very cool. Well, hey, just so you guys know, we publish a game called Castles and Crusades, which is very, very, very similar to Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition. If you're a D&D community, you're going to be right at home with Castles and Crusades. CNC was actually like an early progenitor to 5th edition, so they're very, very similar. Castles and Crusades just has a little bit more of like a more challenging sort of feel to it. It's pretty easy in 5e to feel like a superhero, which is super fun. Not knocking that at all, but CNC is a little bit more of like a grounded kind of realistic, tense kind of experience. And we are running a backer kit right now for our biggest player expansion ever. If you want to check it out, there's the link. We could definitely super use the support. But thank you all for the raid. So happy that you're here. We're going to get back into this. You have just murdered a man by drowning him in soup. And there is one guy left. Speck. This guy continues to lower the ropes, but he watches as you kill his compatriot, and he kind of looks at you uncertainly. What do you do, Speck? I'm going to do a poll, but toss out any ideas in chat. What now? Do you attack him? Do you slay him? You could try to reason with him. I see shoot him with the crossbow. You do, for any new viewers, you do have a crossbow that shoots goblins. So, like I said, really grounded, realistic experience with Castles and Crusades. Reason with him, something else. And then we'll just make this a really quick 1-minute poll here. Woo-wee, and I'll start some combat music again. Lots of grognards in chat. We like killing things and taking their stuff. Hard to disagree. I've never heard that D&D 5e is fun to play. Well, hey, you've heard it from me. I think 5e is super fun to play. And also, I don't know. We publish our own game, obviously, but we're not about, like, you know, knocking other games and stuff like that. But we super appreciate, like, the support for CNC, for sure. They're both definitely, like, great games, just, like, you know, different in some key ways. Two votes for attack him. All right, it looks like we're firing. Do we... I guess we're firing at him with our goblin crossbow. We fire with the goblin ballista. Do we hit? We do not. We fire a goblin. It flies to the side. He cowers. He says, "No, please." What now? Now what do you do? Actually, you know what? He is going to use his turn. He begins to run for the exit. He gets halfway there. You have one more chance to attack him and kill him before he makes it out. That die needs to go into dice jail. You can't. Although I think Roll20 should have a dice jail feature. That would be pretty nice. Slay him before he alerts the others. Throw the frying pan at his head. Okay, it looks like we're definitely attacking him again. And then take his stuff. All right. You fire. You fire a goblin at his head. It pierces through his skull. He falls dead upon the ground. And then you take his stuff. Let's see what you get. Random treasure table. Let's do a loot generator. Let's just find something. I don't care what the descriptions of these magic items are. We're gonna decide. I don't care about gold. For real? Just gold? Oh my god, you're kidding. Okay. Yeah, let's see Arcana. You get an oil of slipperiness. Okay, I don't care about what it actually does. We're gonna decide together what it does. Okay, hang on. I just need a little bit of white space here. Oil of slipperiness. It's baby. I'm not even gonna touch that. All right, oil of slipperiness. Gang, what does it do? I guess that's kind of like a straightforward item. It's good for chafing when you wear your chaps for too long. It makes attacks slip off. That's kind of cool. Makes attacks slip off. It's just very difficult to hold. But vulnerable to fire. Fire. Hang on. Okay, I do really like that. You know what? Let's go with that. It'll make you a little bit more vulnerable to fire, but it does make it can if you oil yourself, it makes attacks slip off. So you go, you rescue Jeremy, you cut him down. That was your mission. You grab Chuck, you get him down too. He says they both say to you, We saw all of these people flooding from Steve's big game. His room was just down the hall. You have to go. You have to make sure that he's safe. You're now free to continue your journey. Hey, Obsidian Risk. Is Obsidian Risk in the chat? Welcome in, buddy. Okay. You have now reached the final leg of your journey. And gives you a faster swimming speed. Just in case, right? Who knows? Who knows? You never know. Who could say if there's going to be any sort of anything like that? You proceed. And strangely, you enter Steve's big game room. And there's no one here but Steve. And as you enter, he begins to clap. He says, "Well done. It appears that you've fought through all of the attendees, and it's landed you here. Here's the thing. For every troll I kill, my power becomes greater. And I've decided that from here on out, we're leaving the company behind. We're going straight for power. We're doing power. And now I'm more powerful than ever. You may have saved the trolls so far, but I still have all of these attendees under my control. So, if you think that you can stand against me, I welcome you to try. Boss fight with Steve. Hang on. I've got different music. Let's make it a little bit louder. Okay. It is Steve's let's roll for it. Let's see who goes first. You go first. All right. What do you do? Speck Ruladen. I keep having to look over and remind myself your name. Oil up the table, slide over the table on your stomach and tackle him. Apply the oil. Okay. I'm seeing oil. Power word river. Who knows? Maybe that's an ability that Steve has. Maybe it is. Oil slide power move. Hit him with the frying pan. Okay, let's do a quick poll. Let's find out what we're doing. Do we have any Dr. Pepper in our inventory? We could use it to distract him. I think yes. I think that's a great idea. Okay. What do we do? Distract with Dr. Pepper. Oil slide towards him. Hit him with frying pan. I think those are 3 good options. Alright, we got 60 seconds on this poll. Let us know. What do you do? Distract him with Dr. Pepper, oil slide towards him, or hit him with the frying pan? I'm seeing a lot of love for the oil slide in chat. Ooh, 4 votes for distracted Dr. Pepper, 0 votes for the oil slide so far. Man, oh man. It's looking like that's gonna be the one. Unless the oil slide crew turns up. Dr. Pepper rules. We know the power of the doctor. You can never doubt the power of the doctor. This music rocks, by the way. Let me know if it's like too loud or anything like that. All right, distract him with Dr. Pepper. I think that is gonna be probably a charisma check. I'll actually, you know what? I'll have him do a saving throw. I'll have him do a charisma saving throw. In a rare moment, Steve is unfazed by the sight of the Dr. Pepper. He's got one target, and that is destroying the hero in front of him. He is not distracted. Unless we have any sort of boon coin that we want to use. Going once. Going twice. Going 3 times. Okay. It is now Steve's turn. He cracks his knuckles and he uses Power Word River, and a talented artist runs on scene. Oh shit, wait. Hang on. An artist runs on scene. A mighty river stretches out from Steve's hands towards you all. I'm gonna need a dexterity saving throw to see if you're able to block using the frying pan as a shield. All right, we'll add, because you're covered in the oil, and that can make like attacks glance off of you. We're gonna give you a +3 to this roll. Oh, but it's not enough. It's not enough. As he sends this blast of water just hurling towards you. It catches you full on in the face. It fills your nostrils, makes your eyes water. You take 3 points of damage. You can only take technically 2 more hits like that. You are down to 4 hit points out of 10. What do you do? Time is of the essence. You're being buffeted by water. And then the blast stops and leaves you standing there dripping. What do? You could run away and leave the TLG staff to their fates. It was a worthy attempt to distract him with the Dr. Pepper. Hit him with the frying pan. We saved 3 already. Good enough. Alright, let's see. We'll do a quick poll. Melee attack, ranged attack, magic attack, run away, or do something crazy. 1 minute poll. Let's see. What do you guys want to do? Now we do the oil slide power move. I think it's a good idea. Summon a raging river from the ether to drown him. Could always be worth a try. 2 votes for do something crazy. We had the plan. Planned in the past. Steve's shoes are tied together. We can roll for that. See if you're able to tie his shoes together. If we do something crazy, if that's what wins, and if that's what you guys want to do, we can say that you're able to tie Steve's shoes together, or you're able to arrange for his shoes to be tied together in this moment. I think that's perfect. Something crazy is gonna win. You know, that's good. Tie his shoes. Yeah, we've got 2 votes for magic attack, 2 votes for melee attack, but 3 votes for do something crazy. That wins. All right. It looks like his shoes are tied together. That doesn't do any immediate damage to him for now, but you have that knowledge. You have it in your back pocket. He doesn't realize that you have arranged for his shoes to be tied together by the laces. It is now his turn. What does he do? I don't know. Okay. He procures a handful of dice from behind his GM screen, and he hurls them at you. Let's see if he hits you. I am rolling really, really good, it turns out. I was just saving all of my good rolls for the boss fight. He hits you. He does 3 points of damage, my friends. You have 1 hit point left. Use it wisely. It is your turn. What do you do? My AA starter bundle shipping notice was just sent. Nice! Excellent. He wears boots. It must be an imposter. What if it is? What if it is? Drink the oil to heal ourselves. Magic rocks rotate around to strike him from behind. If you strike me down, I will become more powerful than you can imagine. Okay, let's see. Try to deceive him. Okay, we'll do a poll. What now? Use turn undead by producing a Mr. Pibb. Oh man. Those of you who were around for our very first ever chat plays will know who Mr. Pibb is. Something. We've got some pretty good options here. Have another minute-long poll, 60 seconds. You can try to deceive him, to try to discourage him from attacking you. You can try to turn undead by invoking the power of Mr. Pibb, the flying squirrel. Or you can attack him, with which you'll have a bonus because you were able to set this up by tying his shoelaces together, so you'll have a pretty good chance to knock him prone. Vote for whichever option feels right. Alright, we have 2 votes for the attack, 1 vote for a turn undead, 1 vote for something else. Mr. Pibb is Dr. Thunder's uncle. 1 big family tree. 2 votes for turn undead with Mr. Pibb. The attack and the turn undead are both tied. How about action, produce Mr. Pibb, then bonus action, oil, power, slide move. Here's the thing, there are no bonus actions in C&C. Okay, turn undead with Mr. Pibb wins. Here's the thing, I was desperately looking for the art for Cashew McDubbins and Pepper and Pibbs, his 2-headed flying squirrel. I must have deleted it, I don't have it, but it's okay. We can make him really, really fast. So fast. This will take no time. I'm just gonna do this really quick. So quick. The fastest I've ever drawn a flying squirrel in my life. Everything's fine. Shit. Oh wait, and I'm gonna have a whole rigmarole trying to like get this into the actual thing because I can't just like drag it in for some reason. Squirrel. It's fine. It'll take no time. Okay. Fill. Ba-da-ba. 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 Ba-ba. Ba. Okay. We have our flying squirrel. Pib. Okay. Give me 1 second. Doing this to epic music. This is gonna take literally no time. Wait, how did I do this before? Oh yeah, okay. I'm fast as fuck. Fast as fuck, boy. You invoke the power of a hero long gone. A hero lost to the ages. Lost to time. Or so was thought. Pibs, 1/2 of a 2-headed flying squirrel, appears at your side. And you cast Turn Undead. And I don't have any idea what is required for that, so we're just gonna do a check on your end. Do we do is it okay. Is it just a wisdom check? I'm pretty sure Turn Undead is just wisdom. Charisma +2. We can use charisma. Okay. We'll just add +2 to whatever this is. That's fine. Oh, man. You guys, it's not looking good. It is not looking good for you right now. It is a wisdom check. Wisdom is our dump stat. I just made a charisma check. Let's do wisdom. Let's do wisdom the way that it was meant to be played. You rolled an 11, -2. That is still a failure. Unless anyone has any boons. Going once, going twice. Okay. The turn moves on from you to Steve. You guys, you have 1 hit point left. It might all end here. Did we set Chuck and Jeremy free? You did. You did indeed. Kids appears beside you. Maybe Dakota can run in and help. Maybe. Okay. He smirks. Unnaturally long teeth appearing to grow from his mouth. It occurs to you that perhaps this is not Steve Chenault at all. Perhaps something is imitating him. But he hoists another handful of dice and he hurls them at you again. It could all end right here. Oh my god, what's your AC? Okay, your AC is technically 10, but I also didn't give you the bonus from your chaps. We're gonna give you a +2 bonus because I've been thinking in my head this time that it's 12, even though I didn't write it down. And a little bit of Castle Keeper Ex Machina. I hope that doesn't cheapen it, because I forgot to add your armor bonus because we did talk about that in character creation and I just forgot to write the number down. Okay. they glance off of your beautiful unicorn mane chaps. And he snarls in frustration. It is now your turn again. What do? Shoot a goblin at him and hope for the best. Burn the loan papers for the land in future factory. Goblin to the eye. Okay, I'm seeing some enthusiasm for shooting him. What now? Alright, we can shoot the goblin crossbow. Start a fire. We'll do oil slide or something else. 1 minute poll. Let's see. What are we doing? What are we doing here? Cast your votes now or forever hold your peace. See, if we'd have used gnomes for weapons. That would have been totally different. We have 8 votes. Holy shit, for start a fire. You are vulnerable to fire, I will remind you. But you can always do it and just not get in the fire. If you dare. Fire. Fire is cool. Alright, we've got 9 votes for start a fire. Murder suicide. Alright, you set a match. You light this whole thing on fire. The water quickly evaporates. An artist jumps on the scene. We'll definitely say for sure that at the very least you are obscured. This is a mess. Picasso. I like it, Picasso. All right. Let's give Steve a dexterity check, or this thing imitating Steve, to see if indeed he's able to move out of the way fast enough. Oh, and that's a nat 20 on Steve's part. Gang, it's not looking good for y'all. He jumps to the side out of the fire. Unless anyone has any sort of boon that would like to use. Okay. He jumps out of the side. At least we destroyed the loan papers. Frustrated and angry. He goes to attempt to sidestep the fire to get a better view at you, but his shoelaces are tied together and he falls prone on the ground. That's all that he can do with his turn. He has taken no damage yet. But as long as you have 1 hit point and a dream, oil is flammable. We can toss the bottle and blow him up. Let's finish him. Oh man, could be. Okay. What now? Okay. Alright, we have an oil explosion in which everyone dies. I like the drama of that. Alright, we have 1 minute. Discuss. Vote. Let's see. What do we want to do? We can cause an explosion, killing ourselves and him. No matter what happens, we're totally getting banned from GaryCon. We're not invited back. No, sir. Challenge him to a swimming contest and let him get in the water first. We have 11 votes so far for 12 votes for an oil explosion. Murder-suicide situation. Run behind the DM screen and erase his health points and write 0. We were born a half troll, but we will die a troll. A true troll. Indeed. Okay, gang. It all comes down to this. Through the fire and flames, you get up, you walk across the table, and this creature, this thing imitating Steve Chenault, watches as you pour a bottle of oil on him as he attempts to untie his shoelaces and stand up. And the fire rapidly spreads onto you and then onto him, soon engulfing the whole room in an explosion that shatters the windows outwards. And that's the end of Steve Chenault. And it's the end of Speck Rouladen. It was Data's all. Flames engulf the room. Only the ghostly form of Pibbs exits alone, gazing upon all of the trolls that you've saved so far, Jeremy, Chuck, and Dakota, communicating what has happened here today. And the great hero, the brave hero, the handsome hero that has given his life to stop an insane imposter. Where is the real Steve? What has happened to him? Who's to say? Perhaps answers will be found next time. And everybody, that has been the GaryCon Gamut. Thank you so much for your participation. Thank you for joining. This was such a fun stream. Ever since the first one, I have just been itching to do this again. There will be a part 2. Stephen Chenault has to be found. And perhaps another hero will rise in order to complete this investigation and pick up where Speck Rouladen fell. You all have been amazing. This has been so much fun. And yeah, I'm thrilled. This has been so much fun. Gang, fellas, folks, dudes, this was hilariously fun. Wolflin, thank you so much for joining. Fosco, thank you. Manfred, Willie, Co-op, Mag, Manfred, all of you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you so much for being part of this. Can't wait till next session. I'm going to go to bed now. Thanks so much for joining us. Let me just toss a link into chat really quick. If you haven't checked it out yet, definitely check out the Adventures backpack. It is our biggest player expansion for Castles and Crusades. We're thrilled with just all of the progress that we've made so far. Every time that we've announced a stretch goal, we have destroyed it within, I think, not more than 2 or 3 days of announcing it. So we'll see if that continues, but I'm very, very excited about our upcoming stretch goals. So please definitely check it out. Yeah, exactly, Co-op. There is a real backpack that you can get. It's a canvas backpack. They're made in America. It comes stamped with the Castles and Crusades logo. It has an interior pocket for all of your dice and minis and stuff. It can hold I think 6 CNC source books, between 5 to 8 depending on the width of your books. We did already do the raffle Savage. And yes, we can raid into Creep. But thank you all again so much for hanging out and for joining this crazy, chaotic game. This has been a lovely, lovely time. We're going to raid into Creep. We're going to have a good time. If you have a second to spare, just say something nice to the streamer. It means the world. Like, we had some really, really great raids today. Which, by the way, if you're here from one of those raids, thank you so much for sticking around. But it makes people's day when a raid happens and then people hang out for just a minute and like participate in what's going on. When will the next session be? I don't know yet. It'll for sure be this summer. For our Summer of Siege. It's our summer kind of series of events where we're doing a bunch of different actual plays. Definitely visit trolllord.com and sign up for our newsletter to be kept in the loop on just our weekly schedule events that goes out, because this will definitely be included on the weekly schedule. So yeah, man, we're gonna go see Creep, and I'm gonna have another coffee or a nap. We're gonna find out which one. But this has been so much fun. I just can't thank you all enough. Please go check out the Adventurer's Backpack, and please say something nice to Creep when we raid in. I can't wait to see you guys next time. We'll be live tomorrow with another Troll Roundup, and then Steve is actually going live. Steve himself, if you want to meet the real Steve Chenault when he's not trying to drown you, he's going to be going live tonight with Old Times Tavern. And that's about all I got. So good night. I will see you next time. Go in peace. Make the words do good.